Okay.
All right, Themba, can you hear me?
Yes, my brother. Bless.
All right. Okay, so I'm not sure if you are aware or JB, I don't know about you too. There's this popular YouTuber in Africa
Popular?
that's been going
Pope.
YouTuber, okay, one of these guys that does YouTube, the fight fan YouTube. Yeah? Okay,
What's the
Mm-hmm.
so
name?
the name of the YouTube pod is BMF Combat Talk Show.
Oh, the Beta Motherfucker Combat Show.
Yeah, yeah,
Beta.
exactly.
It's called
I was
Beta.
gonna.
Let me tell you, it's called Beta Motherfucker Combat Show.
Oh, yeah. So I stumbled on one of the videos, and he said a lot of things that did not add up. All right. And one thing we love to do on this platform, TAF, is we like to give fighters, or not just fighters, but we need to give people a platform to express the actual story. Because if you look through that page, there's so many comments, ignorant comments, people who haven't followed your story from,
No,
where
like,
you
look, my
started.
brother. I know the video you're talking about. I've watched it many times, and that, like, I watched it to a point where, like, I'm irritated by the voice of the guy. Honestly, firstly, I'm irritated by the voice of the guy. Secondly, like, I'm not a good-looking guy, but he's also a very not look good-looking guy. It's not a pleasant guy to look at talking. That's the second thing. I know I'm not a good-looking guy, but I think this guy he thinks he's handsome. He has got this weird beard, but he's not a good looking guy. He's an ugly guy, look too. So it's not a pleasant video to even watch for me. Then the third thing is this, everything that this guy is saying. You know what's funny? What's funny is this guy, he tried to come to my gym and to record. He's got this thing. He wanted to record in my gym. And I said to him, brother, I don't want you in my gym. So he thought Demarte, who is his business partner. So sorry, he thought Demarte, who is his business partner in RIFC, that show that was a one-hit wonder. They had one show. I mean, he's talking on that podcast like, I own a promotion that Themba's fighters used to come and fight on. Bro, you had a show that lasted one event. You never had another event after that. That's the first thing. The second thing, like, bro, you are only bitter because I didn't allow you in my gym. No, like, you thought Demart, like many people in South Africa and everybody, even probably you guys, you thought UMF was owned by Demart more than he was owned by me. UMF has always been my gym. I brought in Demart, you know. Out of he was going through a lot as well as a person, and I don't wish nothing but best for the guy. But he was going through USADA thing for the drug test. He was banned for 4 years, and I was just trying to. And I was warned by somebody else that was helping me because I didn't use my money. Someone gave me the money. Like, coming back to it, I'm a lucky guy. I'm a blessed guy. Someone gave me the money to start the business of the gym and he said, never pay me back. And someone said to me, Themba, this guy is just trying to use you. And please make sure that I'm like, no, don't do this, Mr. G. I like him, he's my brother. Like, when you're trying to find the good out of people, but the warning signs were there from the beginning. And like you can see now from this whole interview and the whole thing, right? Of this guy, birds of the same feather flock together. If I'm your friend and I'm a bad person, probably 99% chances you are also a bad person. That's how I see life. But having that said, I don't wish nobody bad, nothing bad. I saw the video, I watched the video, I was angry, bro. I was angry. I was here in Zimbabwe, I'm an emotional person. I get angry. And I understand they try to get reaction. Some of these guys know me. And they know that if they say something to me, I'll react. And I'm not a guy that will keep quiet. I'm the voice.
Temba, I feel I need to bring context for the people that are viewing this. They would want to know what's said in the video. Uh, there's a guy. He has a YouTube channel where he talks about combat sports in Africa, and he made a video saying, I think the title is "The Rock was fooled."
The Rock was
Um,
food, and Themba is a shitty
yeah,
person. Themba is a
yeah.
shitty person.
He's
Nobody
not
liked
really
Themba.
broke. he's not really broke.
He's
Nobody
not
like
broke.
him.
Yeah.
He's
So
rich.
that's
He lived in
yeah,
Kyalami. This guy
yeah.
doesn't know my life. And even look, my brother.
Mhm.
Having that said, let's talk about this. Let's say whatever the Rock was food. The Themba is a shitty person. Themba, what is he going to change in my life? What is it going to change in my life? Like when we're standing here, like even now when I'm here, I'm having a notification of like one of my videos got 500,000 likes. My life is getting better. His life is where is in South Africa. My life, I've got a house in Miami. Dale, come on. My life is getting better. And you know what? My purpose in life, what is my purpose in life? I would always write to change my life and others' life. I changed this bum life, you know. This video is one of the most viewed videos on his YouTube channel. Something that he will never ever have in his entire career. Why? Based on my name. I change people's lives in a negative way or a positive way, you know. I look at life in a very different way than other people. And you know, like what's said for me is like I know like Demarte is behind this as well. And I was very upset. And I messaged Demarte straight away. I say, hey, you are a shitty person because you know your friend is this thing. Oh, I didn't speak to you. And you know, Demarte is managed by my manager. That's one thing. I got Demarte to be managed by Iridium, you know. And you know, I'm speaking to him man to man on his thing. Then you know what? He cannot speak to me. Guess what he does? Whoop, goes to Jason and say, hey, can I speak to Themba? Because and I said to Jason, I don't want to speak to him. If he wants to speak to me, that's not. I want to have a phone call where please, because you know what happens? Defense mechanism. Because you know, like, if you know you're okay, message me and tell me what or call me. Demar, here's my number. Call me. Don't here's my number. Call me. Don't go to Jason. If you try to go to Jason, you know you're guilty. You know what you know you're behind this whole head and stuff like that. And if you look at the comments, who is commenting? Angolans. Angolan top team. There's another Angolan person, and that are adding up. Someone even saying that Themba was rich. He lived in Kalami, drove a Mercedes Benz. I have never driven a Mercedes Benz in my entire life. And having that said, even if I had money, I lived in Kailami, great. Do you want me to show you the eviction notice that I had? Like, I had an eviction notice from the house I was staying. You know, like it pisses me off when people just talk things out of no reasoning and stuff like that. You know, like it's it's a sad story because like today I was laughing looking at this. If you read there, it's an eviction notice on the 23rd of February after I lost my fight in the UFC on the 18th of February. You see the eviction notice over there. And then people start talking about this and stuff like that. And they don't know my life. They don't know what I go through. I don't walk around like my problems. Do you understand? I don't walk around like my problems. I had a gym, great, that was owned by solely me. It was not doing well. Why? Because obviously, like myself, also, I don't just allow everybody to come into my gym. Trust me. Even if you're paying money, I'm not just gonna allow you into my gym just based on your energy. I'm a person that wanna watch the energy first before you get in my gym, even if you're a client. And other things, I don't want to say them about them here. Some clients didn't come because you know what happens. Their husbands will say, "Don't come to the gym," based on other people things that they were doing in my gym. I don't want to speak about these things because it does not pay my bills. I'm in a happy place. I am living in Miami, Dale. That's the thing. But
Okay.
I'm
I
happy
think
that you
that's
brought this
enough.
up.
That's enough bad
I think
energy.
let's end
Let's
this
move to
podcast.
the
Let's
happy
end this
side.
interview with a good note. With a good note,
Yeah.
because the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
negativity is a bit overwhelming right
No,
now.
no, no. It's not negativity. It's reality.
Mm.
It's not like if someone goes around and says something like that, you and have the balls and guts to say things like that about you, my friend. And you know what affects me is this. If I keep quiet and let this guy goes on, you know what it feels like? Because I've changed his life. He's got more views in that video, right? He's gonna do. I think someone said to me, did another
There's
one.
another one. Yeah.
There's another one, right? He's gonna do
Yeah.
another one. And I'm a strong person mentally. I don't break with these things. I was angry. Trust me, I was angry. But I was so happy after, like yesterday, I was so happy. I was like, what is my purpose in life? To change my people's life, maybe in a positive or negative way sometimes, but I've actually changed this guy. I hope you should pay him a couple of $100. I even was talking with Jason. Jason was laughing about it. He's like, I prayed for this guy. I wouldn't even make a video like that, even on my worst day. This was my manager. He's like, Themba, I would not make a video like that about anybody, even on my worst day in life. And you know what this does? Because me, like, it's the same thing, and I know you don't want to talk about negativity, and I don't also don't want to talk about, but we have to talk about reality of what's happening, what's on the ground. And people
Mm.
must not get away with this type of things, because when people get away with this type of things, you know what happened? One day they will affect somebody to a point where they can go out there and kill themselves because of depression. Do you understand? When things like this are being said by you, by somebody, and it can get to someone that is not strong mentally to to be able to withstand this whole thing. So, like,
Mm.
I have to address this so that these guys, they can live their life on a positive note. At least, not on a we're not perfect. I'm not perfect, bro. Like I said in my video, I'm not
Yeah.
perfect. My page is jiggy jiggy. But guess what? If you can take a page out of this jiggy jiggy life of mine, maybe you can feel this level of happiness I'm feeling right now. You know,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I
but
understand. I understand where that
let
quote
me end
came
it.
from.
I don't like it. I don't like when people say things that they don't know, and whoever that is behind that guy, X Y Z. Some of them I know even, and you know what's funny in life? Sometimes I tell you behind the scene what I was talking to you, and if I
Hmm.
hear it from you, from someone else, I know I told you. And sometimes I don't tell a lot of people stuff.
Yeah.
Understand?
I
Like,
I would say, well, to be fair, when you got the house, you told us like, yo, The Rock got me a house, but don't tell anybody, don't post it. Yeah,
and you didn't
yeah,
post,
of
right?
course, we waited, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So like sometimes I know people that I tell, like I know people that I tell things, and if I tell someone things and they, it becomes a little bit weird, and I just do my math. I do my math, and I know my calculations. And one time I thought my guts were wrong, and guess what? I was the one who was wrong.
All
So
right,
I
all
listened to
right,
my gut,
let's
and
talk.
I know what's behind this and who's behind this, and I'm sad. And I hope these guys make it. I think maybe if the other guy gets signed
Amen.
to the UFC, will be the best thing because everyone can stop being bitter. Everyone can start eating these flowers. But regardless, my story is different. I'm a blessed individual. Who has ever been in this position that I am in now? Even Dana White said, like, where did you find this guy? it's
Yeah.
it's unheard of for a guy who wins one fight, a boring fight. It was not an exciting fight, to be in this position that I am right now. I've got like over
Mm.
nearly to 300,000 followers. I have got sponsorship deals that some champions wish to have. You
All right, all
understand?
right. Let's stay on that. Let's stay on that. Let's stay on the fighting, and we'll end with this. Okay. That's why I did not want Toby to ask too many questions. He asked one question, and then we went off the rails. So